Hello class, this is Mr. Vargas again coming to you from room 325 at Phineas Banning High School. Today we're going to talk about how to cut an 8x10 piece of photo paper into 4 even sized pieces to make 4x5 prints. We'll also be talking about how to insert that paper into the easel properly in order to get even borders, to ensure that you get the highest possible grade and have the highest quality print. Okay, so here's your 8x10 size paper. Now this is just a paper for demonstration purposes. Just to, as a disclaimer, remember you're cutting this paper in the dark. In the dark room only. Photo paper should not be cut out in regular light. So we have this awesome paper cutter that has been used throughout the years, and we have labels here. The tape here, this edge is 4 and this edge is 5, which makes it really easy to cut, and these numbers make it easy to see in the dark. So what you do is you start off and you're going to take your, you're going to cut it 4 inches long ways, kind of like, people say hot dog and hamburger, we're going to say taco and torta, right? So the taco way, you're going to cut it at the 4, so you just line this up, you put it right in the edge of the 4, you hold it in 2 places, and you just drop your paper. Now you're going to take this piece, you spin it around, you put it on the 5, and then you drop it down. And this gives you 2 4x5 pieces of paper that you will use to make your photographs on. You take this last piece, you cut it also on the 5, and you get 2 more pieces, and then this one you're going to cut into little 1-inch strips or so to use for test strips. See that? Now, when you get ready to print, you're going to be using an easel just like this. You want to ensure that it has all the rubber foot on it so it doesn't slide around. We will be printing on this size here. The actual photograph size is about 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 or something like that. But we're going to be using this size. So when you open it, usually open it towards you. So I'm going to flip it around for the camera so you can see. So you'll open this towards you, and you'll see that there's stoppers here. Now there's another stopper down here that is the tricky one. People confuse this stopper and they end up using this one. So what you do is you get the piece of paper, you put it in, you touch it to these 3 stoppers, and you want to make sure that it doesn't move. You also want to make sure your easel doesn't move. So you're going to lay this down carefully. And now when you print your picture, you will get 4 perfectly even borders. Now, I told you about that tricky one. It feels sometimes like this is straight. You're touching these 2 on the top, and then you use this one down here instead of the one that's right on the corner. Now, if you do that, you're not going to get even borders. So you don't want your picture to look like this, you want it to look like this. Okay? So there you have it, kids. That is the way to properly cut your paper. Don't be intimidated about cutting paper in the dark. It's going to be okay. If you take your time, it should be fine. I encourage you to practice with a piece of just a 8x10 paper that you cut to ensure that you know how to do this properly so you don't waste your materials. Don't forget to ask any questions, comment below, hit the subscribe button, and put a thumbs up. Shout out to my crew today, Divine and Deja, for coming through and helping me out. Tune in next time for more photography and art videos.